University brochures show you the life that you're gonna have for the next 4 years. Amazing time of your life. But then nobody really tells you about the confusion, the procrastination, and then nobody really knows what's going on. So I'm gonna tell you what people do not tell you about university. First things first is timetable. In high school, you used to having classes all day, every day, 5 days a week for 6 years straight. Then uni hits, and then suddenly you have one class tonight and a class at three. But then you're like, I have 6 hours to be somewhat productive, huh? But uni gives you enough time to ruin your own academic career. Then you're like, I could get some coffee, walk around campus, scroll TikTok, or convince yourself you're gonna study. You never do. Trust me. Because next semester I have one day with all my four classes in one day, and I'm like, I'm gonna be productive. I know for a fact. Week 5 rolls around, and I'm gonna be lazy. Next thing is that nobody really knows what's going on. It's because they all look confident. Trust me, everyone looks confident. Even I looked confident. I thought that everyone else had life in control. No one really does. It's because people usually don't remember when all the assignments are due. You got like 20 assignments in one semester, much more than high school. Nobody remembers what the lecture room is, and nobody really understands the instructions of the assignment. The entire semester is just students helping students. The blind leading the blind is basically university. Then you start to skip your lectures then, because then your week 1, you're like, I'm going to do everything. And then boom, week 5, and you're like, the lecture recording exists for a reason. I have done that. I only attended 1 to 2 lectures this whole semester, and I'm like, I'll just watch it at home. I'd rather just attend my tutorial and go home and eat with my friend. I've done that. Trust me. Then then comes along mid-semester break. And they're like, before mid-sem break, you're like, I'm so locked in. You're gonna do everything. You're gonna have every lecture, and then you're like, that's optional. But you usually end up doing all your tutorials because how participation works. Trust me, they suck. I have never ran for tutorial until the semester. Then after your break is over, then you're like, what am I doing all over again? I have forgotten. I have forgotten what I've done after mid-sem. Because you usually spend like a week or two like relaxing, and then you forget your entire routine, your deadlines, and half the course's content. The second half of the semester is usually much harder and feels harder because you're trying to restart the engine. I was already struggling. And then, trust me, I was like, I'm so locked in because I was coming back from break, for like 3, 4 months break, and then suddenly I got another 2 week off, and I am done. Trust me. That was my uni. And then it's more mid-sem break is less of a break, but more of a factory reset because you're doing 4 subjects, 4 heavy subjects, and suddenly you're having 2 weeks off with nothing due, and you're like, oh, I am dead. But if you've survived all these things, then congratulations, you're not just a university student anymore. You're a university veteran. Then, what is something that nobody has warned you before about university? Tell me in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.